Wait. Is this NSFW? Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of ValiDate. So, we last left off here at an invitation to a play, to a drama thing from Issa, and Emhari didn't realize that Issa was asking them to go to the event to watch a show, and it doesn't look like Emhari is really that interested in Issa, minus the fact that Issa is drop dead gorgeous. So definitely Emhari is biting the bullet on this one. But I am curious though to see like how the rest of like how their dynamic would work, really, like if anything spicy is gonna happen or what. Because don't say NSFW and then there's nothing, because I'm still waiting on that. But anyways, let's continue on and let's see what Emhari thinks about this whole play. The first scene begins soon after you find your seat. There's something about a teammate getting injured. There's a puppet, and Isabelle is beaming on stage wearing the kind of stuff you remember the dance team girls wearing when you were a kid. So far, you're not really sure you get the whole theater thing, but you're at least following the plot. Your phone buzzes in your pocket, and fearing that something has gone wrong with one of your sons, you quickly check it as discreetly as you can. Oh, come on, Noor. Since when do you like theater? A chill runs down your spine. Of course, this is happening to you right now. On stage, a guy dressed in deliberately ill-fitting athleisure caws about the big competition that they're heading towards. Your eye twitches. Ignore her. You know what? This. Ignore Noor. Just ignore her. Ignore her. For once in your wretched life, don't let her make you crazy. You can do this. You can be strong. It takes all your willpower to remain focused on the performance. The performers break out into a dance routine, with Isabelle moving about the stage with the ballerina's finesse. If you didn't know she wasn't a dancer by trade, you think she's giving it everything she's got because you're in the crowd watching her. Still, you feel like your reactions are delayed compared to the rest of the audience. You keep asking yourself, wait, what just happened? And by the time you figure it out, the joke or illusion or whatever it is has already passed, and your laughing and clapping ends seconds after everyone else's. At the same time, you can feel Noor staring a hole into the back of your head, which isn't exactly doing great things for your focus. So she's there too. I think being dead would be better than this, honestly. Isabelle has started to do a monologue. She's standing on a chair talking about how she can't fit all of her power in her tiny body, and you strongly suspect this would mean a lot more to you if you had been able to focus on the things that led up to this scene. The lights start to fade, leaving Isabelle on stage bathed in red, pulsating lights. Why can't you be present for this, for her? Your jaw is clenched so hard you're about to crush your molars into dust. You can't stop bouncing your leg as your mind races. The stage lights fade to black, and someone comes out to announce a 20-minute intermission. Emhari's having a tough time with this. You shoot out of your seat and practically run up the stairs and out to the parking lot. I can't do this. You open the trunk of your car and start digging through your emergency kit. Shit. You wrap your hands around a pack of Couport menthols and a lighter that you haven't touched in months. Seconds later, a rush of minty nicotine laps your fried nerves. So you're smoking again? You turn around to face her. Noor, can you, like, off. It hasn't been your business what I do since you filed for divorce, Noor. You really don't think that, do you? She walks towards you, her gaze sharp, her hips swaying back and forth through the noir-like shadow of the parking lot. Noor, I mean it, I'm not doing this. What the f is wrong with you? I don't want to instigate much, so... Noor, I mean it, like, I'm doing this. Noor, I mean it. I'm not doing this. Doing what? Speaking to the mother of your only children? Unless that Italian slut you're seeing isn't too old for you to knock her up too. Noor! This is exactly what I'm talking about. Don't do this. You're doing your absolute best to keep your voice at a reasonable volume. You never thought you'd admit it, but for once, you really, really are not interested in screaming at Noor. You're always trying to start something with me. I'm not getting into another pointless fight over nothing just to keep you entertained. Yes, Emhari, yes, yes. Because literally, like, Noor just starts shit out of nowhere. You can't really place the look on her face right now. It's like she might actually think you're right. You take a step towards her. Look, I'm always going to love you, you know that. Yeah, I know. She sighs. I guess, even after everything, I still want your attention. She sniffs. Yeah, I get it, I really do. Hell, I still want to impress you. I want you to think I can do anything. But we both know that neither of us deserve to have to fight for that kind of thing. Her face falls, and you can't help but reach out to her. She leans in, letting you wrap her in your arms while she cries softly into your chest. It's almost like before. Deep down though, you know that it isn't. It can't be. It shouldn't be. It's not fair. I know, Noor. I know. You help her get back inside and walk her towards the bathroom so she can clean herself up. Do you want me to wait for you? No, it's all right. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. You make your way back to your seat just in time for the show to restart. The lights go down, and this time you feel lighter than you have in years. Whatever. Whoever among the people here who hasn't gotten into a screaming argument in public can feel free to cast the first stone upon you. After the intermission, you do your best to focus on the play. You're missing some context, but you think you're starting to understand what's going on. The results of the big dance contest were a mixed success, as one person has a comically large tiara on while the other lay face down on the floor moaning. Eventually, though, things begin to wrap up. Someone who isn't Isabelle has fake blood smeared all over their face and crotch, and then all of a sudden people are standing on chairs talking about their souls and their vaginas, and okay, maybe you are missing more context than you thought. Isabelle hits her final pose on stage, followed by another monologue and a dramatic half split from the girl in the massive tiara. And then it's over. Wow. You clap along with the rest of the audience, making sure to cheer extra loud when Isabelle comes out to take her bow. Once things settle, you walk up to Isabelle since the stage is so close to the audience. You were amazing. Thanks. Why don't I meet you outside in a few minutes? It's way too hot down here to actually talk. Isabelle's glittery makeup is practically dripping down her face from how hard she's sweating. The theater stuff is rough though. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I'll see you in a few. Theater work is hard though, it is. It really is. Once you get outside, you stand near the doors so that Isabelle doesn't have to look for you. Who is that? Is that... Oh my goodness, Emhari. You haven't had a conversation with Ali before now, and to be honest, you wanted to keep it that way. Oh, hi! You act like this is the first time you're seeing either Ali or Noor all night. Hello, Emhari. How did you like the show? It appears that she's following your lead. She always was quick on the uptake. It was great. I don't normally do this kind of thing, but it was nice. Oh, Ali has a seasonal pass that works for most of the independent theater companies in the city. Isn't that right, BB? That's her man. Oh. You know exactly what she's trying to do here, but you aren't going to take the bait and risk having Isabelle walk out to see you in the middle of yet another fight with your ex-wife. Noor! Oh my god! After Anaya, well, you can confirm that this kind of thing is pretty much a universal turnoff. Ali begins talking about how important it is to support the arts, and you immediately tune her out. So what, she's more charitable than you? More pious or whatever? She's boring? She's boring is what she is. Oh, okay, never mind. My bad, I am sorry. Your moment of trying to physically shred Ali into a fine pink viscera is interrupted by the sound of the door opening again. Isabelle comes out carrying an overstuffed backpack. Actually, and this is such a funny coincidence, I came here specifically to see Isabelle's performance. Noor, Ali, this is Isabelle. You put your arm around her as if you're presenting her to a crowd. Hi. It's lovely to meet you. I'm Dr. Noor Fahum Abdi. She extends a hand for Isabelle to shake. It's so nice to meet you, Isabelle. The way Noor talks, you'd think Emhari never left her garage. You do your best to not let your irritation show on your face. Well, that's just Noor for you, isn't it? Well, we should be going home. It was nice to meet you, Isabelle. Your performance was wonderful. It rivaled the one we saw in New York when we caught this show off Broadway. Who was that actress, dear? Oh yes, your performance was on par, at least with Liana Mirables in New York. You don't know what they're talking about, but given the deep blush on Isabelle's face, you assume it's a compliment. Wow, that really means a lot. Thanks, it was nice to meet you. They leave, finally. Now it's just you and Isabelle alone in the parking lot. You really were great. Yeah? Really? I don't normally do this kind of thing, but it was honestly really great. For some reason, she gets a sour look on her face. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is weird. She's totally being weird right now. Did I do something to upset you? No. Then what was the whole switcheroo on the whole mood, Issa? Well, yes. Oh no, this is not what you wanted to hear. It's just, you were sitting 6 feet in front of me the whole time, and I don't know, it just really didn't seem like you were into it at all. Shit, she isn't exactly wrong. Isabelle, I mean, yeah, I guess this really isn't my thing, but really, that doesn't need to be a big deal. But that's the issue. This is my thing. It's important to me. And if you're not even entertained by it, not even a little, I can get into it if that's what you mean. She smiles at you like she knows exactly what you talked to Noor about during the intermission. No, you shouldn't have to force yourself into something because I like it. Or anyone for that matter. It's okay, really. Yeah, like, why are you making a big deal, Issa? It's okay. Look, the fact that Emhari actually came to see you Even though it's something that they don't do, like, at least give her props for that. Like, damn. You hear echoes of Noor as she says it. It isn't fair, but that's how it is. And you know that she's right. You don't want to have to contort yourself to fit into spaces that you don't even want to be part of. As you realize that, it also occurs to you that you're having a much easier time listening to Isabelle now that you aren't desperately trying to figure out how you can make dating her work for you. Isabelle, You don't have to explain yourself, really. If anything, this is a win, since we can rub it in Arihi's face that he was wrong about something. You're so right. Telling Arihi he's wrong is honestly one of my favorite things to do. Well, shit, it looks like we do have things in common after all. You can't help it, you laugh. It starts off at an appropriate level for the situation, but the second Isabelle joins in, you find yourself sliding into near hysterics. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. But you both keep laughing, egging each other on until you're both wiping tears from the corners of your eyes. This keeps happening. You're laughing more than you have in years, and it's always for a reason you can't name. As your shoulders heave, you feel a strange lightness wash over you. It's like it's like how you felt after talking to Noor, only more total, more complete. You really don't get it. Isabelle is still kind of annoying after all, but the idea of laughing like this with her in the future, you wouldn't mind that at all. You can't know for sure, but it looks like Isabelle has been experiencing a similar feeling of having a looming weight lifted from her shoulders. After some time, you both manage to pull yourselves together. I should probably head home. She pulls out her phone and starts tapping at the screen. Hey, do you want to ride home? Sure, yeah, sure, I'd like that. You take her bag from her and carry it to your car for her. It's much heavier than you thought it would be, but you are pretty sure you don't let it show. All right, just tell me where to go. A few minutes later, you come to a stop in front of Isabelle's house. Thanks so much for the ride. I hope you have a good night. You too. She walks off, opening the front gate before walking toward the porch. You plan on waiting here until you can see that she gets inside safely. Suddenly, she turns around and runs back towards your car. You roll down the passenger window and she leans in. Hey, do you want to get coffee again on Friday as friends? A grin spreads across your face. Yeah, that would be great. Oh, local woman takes high road for once. Oh, that's so sweet. Where is my NSFW? Where is my not safe for work content? Because that's what I signed up for when I opened this chapter. I mean, that's nice. That was a nice closure. Oh, Emhari route with Yolanda unlocked. Okay. Okay, Emhari and Yolanda. Okay. Ooh, okay. Emhari and Yolanda. Yes. Okay. Okay, I know something is going to go down between these two. It has to be. I'm sure the not safe for work situation happens. You know what? No. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Okay, so this is the first choice we got, right? Between Emhari and Issa, date or friend zone. What happens if we... I'm curious, so what happens if we friend zone her? Oh, as colleagues, yeah, that would be great. Right, as colleagues. She looks so disappointed. You don't even need to do all of this bullshit with formalities since you aren't her direct supervisor in any capacity. Also, and this is probably the most important factor at play here, she's really, really, really hot. You lean across your desk. But listen, once we get to know each other a little better, what I'm saying is that lines between colleagues blur all the time. Yeah, she's definitely blushing. I get you. You grab one of your business cards from the holder on your desk and scribble your cell phone number on the back. Text me. I'll see you on Friday. Isabelle takes the card and stands, tucking it into her pocket before walking back towards the door. I'll see you Friday. Right, so Issa's like, oh my god, so are you gonna go? I think the first time we played it cool, but let's go ahead and backtrack. Yeah, really quick though, can you remind me of how long it is, you know, for arranging a sitter? This should work. Plays are usually at night, right? It's just, they do get a little antsy if I'm out later than like 11:30. Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. Since a lot of the people at the theater company have kids and other jobs and stuff, we try to accommodate that. Oh? Yeah, the Wednesday show will be from 6 to 8:30, so you'll have plenty of time to get home. Shit. Yeah, that sounds perfect. You get ready to leave cafe soon after, as you both need to return to work. I'll come by your office tomorrow to drop off your ticket. Oh boy. Sounds great. Whee! Okay, looks like we do this anyway. Oh my god. All right, skip. Okay, towards middle is best. Oh, because Issa saw that we weren't interested. So let's go out of our way and sit in the back. You make your way to the back row and get settled in. A few moments later, another small group of people are led into the venue. You try not to pay them any mind, since you'd rather focus your energies on Isabelle. But of course, things don't exactly go to plan. We sit in the back, but then we sit with Noor. Oh shit! I heard interesting things about this company. This should be fun. Absolutely. I'm just glad we both managed to take some time away from the lab. Ali, scientist, Noor's partner and co-worker. Yes. I figured that. They're coming towards you, as in they're about to sit down in the road directly in front of you. Without thinking, you shoot out of your seat and practically teleport to a new spot in the middle row. You barely make it in time for the lights to go down. Really? That sucks. So we still, okay. So that choice didn't matter. Shit, well, at least it can't get any worse. Okay, so the first time we ignored her, but you know what? Fuck this. Okay. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck Noor. Fuck everything. Ooh, rare. Let's go. I like a lot of things you wouldn't know about. Like what? Leaving your children at home while you're out gallivanting? Your vision goes red. Oh shit. How dare she? How dare she? You're a good mom, god damn it. Noor of all people has no right to try and shame you for taking an evening away from the kids. It's not like you've left them in the woods or something. The world is swimming around you. The play is just a hum in the background. Have you ever been this angry in your life before? Maybe, but it certainly doesn't feel like it. Eventually, someone comes on stage and announces that there's going to be a 20-minute intermission. The announcement is the only thing that snaps you out of your endless rage. Ooh, damn. You shoot out of your seat and practically run up the stairs and out to the parking lot. I can't do this. And then that's when she gets the stuff. All right, and then Noor catches us smoking, and we're like, Noor, can you not? And you know what? What the f is wrong with you, Noor? Like, what? Why? What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with me? I'm the one giving myself lung cancer. Oh, I'm not the one giving myself lung cancer. She takes another step closer to you. Do you really want to do this right now? Obviously I do. Both of you are raising your voices. It's just what always happens when you two are left alone. Fine. Since you want it so bad, how dare you imply I'm a bad mother? And when did I do that exactly? You just texted me accusing me of leaving Jaleel and Jabari to the wolves just to chase some f***ing pussy. Was I wrong, though? F*** you. I would never do something that fucking careless. Of course, you, Emhari Abdi, famously never do anything carelessly, or impulsively, or without thinking for even a second. By now, you're only an inch away from her face. You take a deep inhale off your cigarette and blow the smoke out into her face before tossing the rest into the pavement. Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. That's right. You stomp it out with the heel of your shoe before turning to walk away. Don't walk away from me. Noor, if you wanted to have a say in what I do, you would still be my wife. I'm done with this. You turn back on your heel to look at her. I can't stand you. A half second later, Noor is kissing you. Wait. Is this NSFW? Noor! I hate you. Don't worry. I hate me too. You drop your cigarette to the ground so you can focus your hands. You really shouldn't be doing this. Noor, we shouldn't. And yet, as you say this, you're opening up the back seat of your car. Wait! Shut up. For once in your life, please just shut up. She pushes you back onto the seat and shuts the door behind her. Oh my God. You want to stop yourself, but at the same time, she's so soft, so familiar. You can't help it. And she must be thinking the same thing, because you fall into the same rhythm you've always had with each other. It's just too easy. And that's where the cheating happens. This is the cheating NSFW, because I realized there was no cheating situation happening. Oh my God. A while later, Noor is sitting in the passenger seat of your car, adjusting her makeup in the rearview mirror. You're leaning on the hood of your car, hands in your pockets, looking straight ahead. We can't do this again. The windows are rolled down. You know she can hear you. You said that last time. Well, I mean it this time, okay? This isn't healthy. You run your hands through your hair. I think you're spending too much time with Arihi. You scoff. If only Arihi knew about any of this. Maybe then he'd knock enough sense into you for you to stop. I'll see you on Saturday. She leaves then, going back into the theater like nothing happened. You have never been able to get a good read on Noor, especially not lately. Hell, you aren't even sure if you've been able to get a good read on yourself these past few months. There's a gnawing in the pit of your stomach. It isn't exactly guilt, isn't exactly disgust or even shame. Still, it's achingly familiar. You know you should go back inside, but you're rooted to the spot. Instead, you lean back, letting the cool glass of your windshield support you since you can't seem to do it yourself. You light another cigarette and close your eyes, letting yourself become surrounded in darkness. To all the MILFs you loved before. Oh my God. That was a shitty ending. Oh my God. Wow, okay. Well, now you know what happens. So, Yolanda, are you ready for this awesome date with Emhari? Because I know I am. Attitude makeover. Content warnings. Alcohol emetophobia. What? What is emetophobia? I'm looking that up right now because I don't know what that is. Okay, emetophobia, extreme fear of vomiting. That's why the vomit icon was there. All right, I thought the vomit icon was there just to like for added emphasis. Okay, so the fear of vomiting. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, interesting. Above all else, you value having a routine. There are so few things that you can have any sort of control over in your life that at the very least you want to try and have control over your schedule. You've always tried to make Fridays special. You haven't gone to a mosque regularly since you were a kid, but you can't help but want to take a moment to, at the very least, be kind to yourself. Lately, part of that has included a standing coffee date with Isabelle and Marisol. They both tumble out of your car, still laughing about the gossip they were trading on the way. You're going to the cafe where you first got coffee with Isabelle. It's become your regular Friday lunch spot, and you enjoy the opportunity to spend time with your friends. You've opened yourself up to a lot recently, but you're proud of yourself for allowing other people to truly have a real role within your life. We're going to get a table. By now, Issa and Marisol have stopped protesting when you insist on buying lunch. You join them a few moments later, table number in hands. Anyways, Emhari, I can't thank you enough for handling that thing with Alonso. It's really not a problem, Marisol. You did the same for me. For real though, if you want me to get Jaleel and Jabari a spot in my friend Nicole's West African dance class, just say the word. She's amazing with kids. I'll have to ask them. I worry about putting too much pressure on them when they're so young, especially Jabari. What a sweetheart. He's so sensitive. I don't know how you don't spoil him rotten. It isn't easy, trust me. Your drinks arrive a couple minutes later, your food arriving soon after. So, do either of you have any plans this weekend? I have to go to the craft store to pick up more sequins, so that's probably going to take up at least 6 hours. Marisol then launches into a long anecdote about her cousin who works at Jolene's Fabrics, Jolene's Fabrics, and you tune out just a little. You twirl your finger through a curl forming at the back of your neck. Sorry, I had a kick out of Jolene Fabric. God, dude, Joanne Fabrics, dude, I lived off of Joanne Fabrics when I was in high school. Like, when I used to make my own cosplays and stuff, like, that was the place I went to for everything. I think I might cut my hair tomorrow. What? Your hair's already like shaved on the sides. What more is there to cut? Unless you want like a short like frohawk buzz cut, or go bald. What? You mean you're going to get a haircut, right? Yeah, I just waxed my clippers. Oh my goodness. Marisol reaches across the table and clutches at your hands, genuine desperation visibly emanating from her. Babe, you're almost 30. You have a 401k. Why on earth are you cutting your own hair? Honestly, it had never occurred to you to go to a professional. Oh, that's why, because you're like, just go somewhere. You usually do the same thing every time. Well, it's not like anyone could see me on such short notice. Don't worry about that. I have a friend who owns a salon. She just answered my DM on Instagram and she can fit you in at noon tomorrow. I mean, shit. Yeah, good job, Issa. I guess I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. God, they literally said, Emhari, you're not poor, so go get someone else to do it for you. Jeez. The next day, you arrive at the salon with just enough time to check in before your appointment. On top of the people getting washed and styled, small groups of what look like high school students are collected towards the back with different pens and notebooks and laptops surrounding them. You approach the reception desk and wait for the person behind the counter to finish her phone call. And well, who can blame you if you take a moment to appreciate the fact that she's absolutely stunning? What is up with you constantly running into some of the hottest people you've ever met in your entire life lately? You can't help but stare. She has long braids covered in a cute orange bandana that looks like a fish, and you really, really want to talk to her soon. Ooh, so conveniently, Yolanda's doing your hair. Hey, what can I help you with? Hi, I have a 12 o'clock appointment with Yolanda. Well, I'm Yolanda. It's nice to meet you. It's my lucky day then. I'm Emhari. She smiles and walks you toward an empty station at the side of the room. You sit in the chair when she points to it, and you try to relax as she swings a styling cape over your shoulders. It's difficult though, because she immediately starts to run her hands through your hair. So, what are you looking for today? Well, to be honest, I've been cutting my own hair for so long that I really don't know how to even put it into words. That's not a bad thing. Why don't you tell me what you normally do and we can work from there? You begin to describe your normal trimming routine as she continues to toy with your hair. Her hands are so delicate. You really need to focus. Okay, so if you want something that you can maintain yourself, I can shape up the sides and the back a little and blend the top into it all. Then I can take some of the weight from the top and the front so your curls can really pop. Sure, that sounds good to me. Before we get started, let's talk a little about your normal routine. I mean, I shampoo and condition once a week, and then I put on almond oil after it dries a little bit. And today is the day I was going to wash it, so I guess that all works out for the best. That's all great. You don't have any heat or chemical damage, so all that should be enough to keep everything healthy. With that, she stands you up and leads you over to the shampoo bowls. You know that she doesn't need to, but she has her hands on your shoulder blade as you walk over. You sit down and lean back, allowing your eyes to fall shut. Do you have any allergies I should know about? Well, I get really sick whenever I eat coconut, but other than that, no. Oh, and to be honest, if there's coconut in a hair or skin products, the worst thing that'll happen is the smell will remind me of all the times I've accidentally eaten it before and gotten sick. You're funny. No coconut it is. She turns on the water and wets your hair before beginning to shampoo your scalp. You bite the inside of your cheek. It's getting your haircut supposed to feel so intimate? Emhari, it's you that's making it intimate. I don't think it's you. God. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Besides cutting your own hair, what else do you get up to? Okay, you can do this. You can make normal small talk with a gorgeous woman without being weird about it. Well, I work in HR and I have 2 sons. I split custody with my ex-wife though, so when I don't have them, I usually just fix things around the house. Mostly car stuff, you know? Like if anybody's on my block needs an oil change or gets a flat, I'm the one they call. Oh wow, so you must be pretty good with your hands, huh? Yolanda. Yolanda, no. It's over. she Emhari had the wick and oil, right? She had that ready to put on the back burner. Yolanda lit the wick. She lit it up, and now there's no turning back. That shit's on fire. It's blazing now. Emhari, oh god. Not as good as you are with yours. Oh my, here we go. Here she lit the fire. Shit, you hope that wasn't weird, or rather, you hope she thinks you're hot, because what you said was objectively weird, but if she thinks you're hot, then it won't matter. Thanks for the compliment, babe. Okay. This is good. So, what about you? Me? Well, I run an open mic out of the Salon on Friday nights. And during the day on the weekends, I let kids from the neighborhood use the back to have their own poetry workshops/hangouts. They usually just come and raid my fridge and do homework though. Not that I mind. Every A is a free hair appointment. Gotta reward these kids somehow. Wow, that's really great. You continue to chat with Yolanda as she conditions your hair. Once all the product is rinsed out, she takes a moment to trace her finger down the side of your jaw. She drapes a towel around your neck and leads you back to her station. All right, Emhari, just relax and let me take care of you. She lightly towel dries your hair before rubbing a sweet-smelling oil through it. I'm going to lightly blow dry you. Get everything cut, then I'll hit it with a diffuser and you'll be all set. Great, I'm looking forward to seeing the results. She proceeds to comb through and section your hair before pulling out 2 different sets of scissors. This may be longer than what you're used to, but I think it's really going to suit your face shape. That's fine with me. She trims up the back before getting at the sides, combing through as she works. Any plans for the rest of the weekend? No. Noor has the kids, so I'm probably going to have an early night. She rubs another product through your hair. Ooh, is Yolanda gonna invite her out? Sounds like you could do something later. Then, ooh, Yolanda? Oh, is she? Oh, she is. Ask her out, play it cool. Ask her out, play it cool. Let's play it cool. Let's play it cool. I mean, that depends. What are you trying to get up to later? She pauses what she's doing before giving you a sly smile. Well, I'm having a kickback at my place tonight. You could come through if you want to. Well, you would have rather gotten a chance to spend time with her one-on-one, but you can't exactly be picky about this kind of thing. Sure, that sounds great. Great. She finishes drying your hair before moving everything into its final place. She hands you a mirror. Oh, wow. Damn. I look really, really good. Yeah, you look great. Ooh, okay. Ooh, yes. Looking good, Emhari. She runs her fingers through your hair one last time. Not enough to mess up all the work that she just did, but just enough to send a chill down your spine. You walk back to the reception counter to settle your bill. I want to be clear. I was going to tip you this much anyway. I appreciate that. You'd be so shocked at how many people think being good-looking counts as a tip. Oh my god. You're such a flirt, Yolanda. You lean over the counter on your elbows. I like that. You better. Hey, here's my number. Text me and I'll send you the address for tonight. She extends a white business card with a pink logo on the back that matches the neon sign hanging on the back wall of her salon. I'm looking forward to it. Wait, did Emhari's hair actually change? Me too. Interesting. All right, so it looks like this is a good point to stop. But Emhari, Emhari and Yolanda. I think out of like a lot of the interactions we've had with Emhari and Yolanda kind of seems like pretty natural actually, because Isa just came out of nowhere, and then Anaya was just like weird. I don't know, like it was just like the flow of this one feels nice between Emhari and Yolanda. Like this one just feels nice. But I'm very curious to see like how this hangout is gonna be like. I just want to see if, you know, like what Emhari and Yolanda, like what they do with each other. You know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.